Well, this morning I was thinking about how it's not really such a great idea to think too much about the meaning of life, or it may seem that it's really just a bunch of errands and tasks. And some of them, I suppose, have more meaning or seem to have more meaning than others. I was thinking, like, I got up this morning and I paid two utility bills on a house I don't live in Pennsylvania. And then I discovered my dog had worms. So I did I lived in the USA my whole life. I was still a citizen. And so I put a sample in a plastic bag and I started calling around to vets. And a friend of mine said, well, why are you going all the way to the vets? Just go up to the granario, which is sort of, I don't know what it is. It's a place where you can buy grains and things for all kinds of pets and animals. And ask for Invectrin, and that's what we use. And it's either an injection or a pill. And I said, oh, well, okay, I'll do that. And so I did, which was kind of interesting. Um, the vet wasn't there. The guy who cleans the place and mops the floors, I've seen that before, was there. And I had printed out what I want because I'm in Mexico. And I showed it to him and I said, habla inglés un poco? And he said, no. I said, okay, I necesito Invectrin. And he said, no, I didn't have that, but he sort of showed me something that was made by Bayer aspirin. And I went, yeah, I don't think I want that. But then he said, well, injection. And I said, sure. And then I said, cuántos? And he said, 100, which is 100. And I went, okay, which is equal to about $6. And I said, tiene experiencia? Has he experienced doing this? Because I'm going to shoot up my poor little pup. Anyway, he did. He weighed the dog and gave the dog the injection. And I paid $6 and I left. And I thought, wow. In the United States, that would have cost me at least almost $200. And the dog actually perked right up. And thank God didn't die in front of me. I went, ah! I mean, what's the use? Otherwise, I would have driven an hour anyway. And she's feeling better, it seems. So that's a task that we say, okay, that was a meaningful task. That the comfort of my dog is better. I'm always really impressed with these young people who are like really on the path. And they really want to make something great. And I'm going like, I remember when I used to want to make something great. I'm a writer. I still am a writer, sort of. I don't write that much anymore because I think what I'm really good at is titles and opening lines. Like, here's a title from a book that I actually wrote called God's Bread Baked Fresh Daily. Great title. And it was sort of about an atheist's search for something to believe in. I'm still searching. And then an opening line is, she didn't really know what she believed in. Good opening line. The problem with writing books is this. They take a very long time. They take a year, 3, 2, 5, whatever. At least 500,000 people at any time are writing books. And the marketplace is really a closed market, unless you want to do ebooks, which you can do. Some people do that very successfully, usually in a genre like 50 Shades of Grey was a self-published book before. I think it was an ebook. I don't know. I never read it. But, that's a lot of ambition. And I noticed something else after you've lived a life of driven ambition and you retire. Now, the truth is, I retired at 55 as a writer. But I was a writer my whole life. It's not like I went to a job every morning. And, I had to get on the subway and then because I lived in New York. So I've been thinking about this a long time, what it is, how you fill your life, and what you fill it with. And a lot of people fold. A lot of people fold because we're not really taught. We're taught how to be individualistic and achieve, but we're not really taught how to be individuals and how to take care of ourselves in a more meaningful way than shopping for food for dinner. And so that's sort of what I work on now. And yes, I volunteer. In fact, when I finish this, I'm going to go up and help the new animal rescue place. And I think that's a valuable use of my time. I think it's going to make a lot of animals' lives more comfortable. I'm not against ambition. I'm just sort of against meaningless activities. And I think we do a lot of that, and we do it because we're tired. And we're tired, if you come from the USA, because it's sort of dawning on us now, isn't it? That we're caught in a system and we don't have any control over it. And we've been told all our lives that we did. This has been going on for 30 years. But that's a whole other video. which I will get to maybe. I don't like to do politics because, oh, why aggravate everybody? Anyway, those are my rambling thoughts this morning. May you have a meaningful day. I'll see you soon. Bye.